get cool in your home with something small and compact like this. But you know what? There's a lot of you out there that may have some questions. So we want you to give us a call. Talk to me. You know, what's on your mind? What questions do you have? How to use it, set up, whatever it might be. So that phone number to call in is 1-800 600 1556. So if you can, give me a call. I'd love to talk to you on the air live, see what we can do to help you out. But we're going to get started with this. This is item number V59980. It is the DeLonghi 3-in-1, 11,500 BTU, 500 square foot air conditioner, dehumidifier, and fan. So it's a 3-in-1 unit. It does three things and it does them very, very well. So let's start off with the air conditioning. Okay, 11,500 BTUs. What does that mean to you and I? Well, that's going to cool a space that is 500 square feet. So a room that's 20 by 25 with 8-foot ceiling, pretty good size room. That's my entire living space that I have up here right now. So this does a fantastic job doing that. But you might say, all right, I get that. What kind of pricing are we talking about? Well, the great thing with this one here, it's sale price. Look at that number on your screen, $399.98. Look at the retail value, all right, $499.98. So you are saving $100 from what we normally have it at the retail value. But it gets even better. Why? Because there are 5 easy payments. So you don't have to pay it all out at once if you don't want to. And let's face it, a lot of us, we're on a budget right now. So there's 5 easy payments on this guy, $80 a piece. The cool thing is you don't have to pay it all off before you get it. You order it, you make the payments, it comes to you, you set it up, and you get it ready to go. Now, if you have a Q card, I have a Q card, love my Q card. Use your Q card. You can get 12 months extended pay on that one. It breaks down to $33.33. So per month, that's a great way to do it, especially if you're on that budget. So these are really affordable. They're really compact, but they're really powerful. So they do a great job of cooling the space that you need, whether it's big or small. What you're going to see some video, how it works around the home. This is what it looks like. So this is our Pinguino version. That means cold, chilly. That's what you want in an air conditioner. But look how small and compact that is. So this allows you to cycle that cold air back into your room. It has a remote control. You can control it on the face of the unit itself. We'll show you all that in a second. And it's very, very simple and easy to set up. Basically, the only tool you would need is a Phillips head screwdriver, and that's kind of optional. So let's show you what we're talking about when it comes to setting it up and what we need to do. All right, first of all, you got to find a window. Where are you going to put it? What room are you going to put it in? Is it the bedroom? Is it a family room? Maybe you're going to use it, in a combined room, something like that. Maybe you're renting a place and it's your entire apartment. So again, 500 square feet, that's a large space. Could be a bedroom that's, maybe 200 square feet. Doesn't matter because you can adjust the settings. So what you're going to do is you're going to get it out of the box. You cut around the box. There's handles on the sides, one here, one there. There's 4 caster wheels on the bottom. These guys are already on there. You don't have to do anything. So pick the box up, roll it into the space or the room you want it in. Yes, it will roll over carpet. I happen to have it on hardwood floor here. Then you're going to have some pieces in there. And don't be intimidated because it's only a few pieces. So what are we talking about? We're talking about this 5-foot flexible hose. Because you know what? You may want to position it out of the way. Maybe your favorite chair is in one spot. Maybe it's in another. That's a great shot of the pieces there. Thanks, guys. So there you can see the adjustable tube. It's got the ends on it. One end fits into the window kit. One end fits into the back of the unit. So the end facing up, that's the one that goes into the window kit. Next to that on that table, you're looking at the remote control. Oh, yeah. When's the last time you got up to change the channel on the television? Why should you have to get up to change the setting or the temperature on your air conditioner? Well, DeLonghi said, well, we don't need to do that anymore. And the cool thing is, the AAA batteries even come with this. We don't leave you hanging saying, oh, no, I got it all set up. I can't use the remote. I don't have AAA batteries. No, everything's included. That other piece you're seeing there, that long piece of plexiglass with the little oblong hole in it, that is your window kit. So that's really cool because you can adjust that window kit. You can have a window that's as small as 20 inches or as large as 48 inches or anywhere in between. My window I have here, it's a 31-inch window, standard size window. So most homes have standard windows in it. So just, you pull it up, you can see standard window, okay? So I just basically adjusted it to where I need it, and this is where your one tool may come into play. There's two little screws, one here, one there. I've locked that into place, meaning that's where I want it to stay. I don't want it to slide back and forth. There's some other pieces that come with it. These things here, all right? These pieces of foam and stuff like that. So you can put this on the window kit. Why? You want to make a nice tight seal. You don't want to lose any of the cool air you're putting into your room, all right? And you don't want any of that hot, sticky air to get back in the house. So I put a strip on the top, strip on the bottom, and I'm good to go. The other thing you're going to get, and this is so cool because you know what? I'm a guy. I'm not big on reading instructions, but these are pretty easy. And you can see them here. There's 5 steps. It's this easy to use. 5 steps. Select your window. Install your window kit. It gives you pictures. You can't make a mistake. On this side, look at this. That gives you all your remote control information, all the buttons on the face of the unit. So that's what it looks like on top of the unit. So in case you have kids and they misplace the remote control, no worries. It's all right there. The other cool thing, this baby's laminated. All right. So you're never going to lose it. You don't have to worry about it. And one other thing that you do get, and this is something in all the years I've ever owned a portable air conditioner, never had to use. This thing here, in case you live in somewhere maybe like Florida and you get a whole lot of humidity and you're using the dehumidifier and the machine can't keep up and it fills up a little bit, you may have to empty it. But I use one of these in my garage. I like to work on my car and stay nice and cool. Never had to open it. And I admit I cheat. Sometimes I leave the garage door open and still have this on with the cold air. So these things work really well. Again, there's your flexible tube. Notice my outlet here. I've used one of the 2 plugs, which is really cool. So I still have one if I want to plug in a lamp or charge my phone, whatever it might be. So it doesn't take up everything. Your cord here, I coiled it up nice and neat. But this thing is 6 feet long. And notice, that's a standard household plug. We're not talking about, oh, no, I got to get the electrician. No, no worries. You can plug in a lamp. You can plug this in and use it. So that's the great thing about it. All right, let's talk about how we use it. This guy here, this is your remote control. Remote control is pretty cool. Got all these buttons on it. But they're buttons that are big enough that you normally need reading glasses, okay? Don't need reading glasses. So this tells me what I have the temperature set to. That little snowflake there, well, that tells me I'm in the air conditioning mode. So you can see your mode button, your power button, your up and down buttons. That's for your temperature setting. So this thing's really neat too, because let's face it, we all like different temperature settings. To me, 72 degrees is probably like my ideal cool spot. Now, my dad, he's 93 years old. My dad's ideal cool spot is like 80 degrees. It's just the way it is. This is really cool because you can set this to meat locker cold at 64 degrees. So if you really want it cold, you want a real good night's sleep under those covers, you can set it to 64 degrees. You want it between, 64 and 90 degrees, because that's what this will go to. You can set it there and anywhere in between. The cool thing is too, is when you turn it off, it remembers what you had it on in the previous setting. So when you turn it back on, you don't have to go back and say, oh, I have to reset everything. It remembers where you're at. So control everything from your remote control or control it from the panel on the top. So buttons on the top, you have a little clock here, a little clock on there. What does that mean? Well, this also has a built-in timer. You say, well, why do I need a built-in timer? Well, if you're at work all day, do you really need to be air conditioning the house while you're gone? So there's a great shot of the top of the unit. So you can see all the buttons on there, big digital readout display, 72 degrees. So real easy, simple, easy to see. You can also set this to Fahrenheit if you want, or to Celsius if you want to do that. So we didn't want to ignore anybody. So that's what we can do with this one. We do have a couple of questions. So a couple of questions. Derek from Pennsylvania wants to know, what size room will this cool? Derek, this will cool a 500 square foot room. So nice big area, 20 by 25 with an 8-foot ceiling, and it'll do a fantastic job. Like I said, I have 500 square feet in the room I'm in right here. I actually had to turn it down because I was a little chilly. I had it set on 70 degrees. So nice big room. Now, Derek, if you're looking at something, say a smaller bedroom, like a 12 by 15 or 12 by 10, even the smallest bedroom, because you have the temperature settings, you may say, oh, I would be freezing. No, you can set it to 72, 73 degrees, 74, whatever you want. So you get the perfect amount of temperature. You also have fan speeds here. So the great thing is you don't have to have it so it sounds like a jet airplane taking off. And I know a lot of people get intimidated, like, I'm a light sleeper. Oh, it was window air conditioners. I couldn't deal with that. It was too loud. This is on high. You can barely hear it. I have two dogs sleeping on the couch right here. So my little Chihuahua Cider's over here. My big boy Bo's over here. Doesn't bother them one bit. Some people like that white noise, perfect for that. Now, we do have a video to show you how this works. So, and the video is really cool because it shows you, it doesn't just cool the space right in front of the air conditioner. It cools the entire room. And how does it do that? Well, an air conditioner does just that. It conditions the air in your home. I'm not pulling in hot, sticky air from outside. Those yellow arrows, that's the air that's in my home. So I'm pulling that into the back of the unit. As it goes into the unit, that little wheel there, I call it the hamster wheel, okay? That removes the moisture, those red arrows. That's the hot stickiness, all right? That gets pushed outside, and the nice cool air that the moisture is removed from is put back into circulation in your home. So that last thing that you saw there, that's how we pulverize the water particles. Because let's face it, we've all seen those window air conditioners, and you walk by and like, that's been there a few years. That big mark running down the side of the house or the dripping on the floor. Look, I have hardwood floors. Last thing I want is a drip or water on my hardwood floors. No worries with this because it pulverizes it, sends it out to the outside where it belongs. The other cool thing too is that I can keep my screen in the window here. So for those of you living in a homeowners association neighborhood, they don't let you have anything sticking out past the screen. Don't have to worry about it with this. So the screen stays in the window. No bugs or critters can get in there either. You also notice that it's working, that if you touch the tube when you have it on in the air conditioning or the dehumidifier mode, the tube is warm. Well, that's the hot, sticky air being pushed back outside where it belongs. And again, conditioning the air in your home to make it nice and cool and fresh. So simple and easy to do, simple and easy to set up, all right? You don't have to be a mechanic. Yes, there is a little bit of weight to this guy. It weighs about 61 pounds, but we put handles on it. Handle on this side, handle on that side. So if you have to pick it up one stair at a time. This is how it's going to work in your home. Plug it in, put it in that window, turn it to air conditioning, set it to your favorite temperature. Use the remote control to do it. So you can be cool on the couch. You can be cool on the other side of the room. You can be cool while you're sleeping in your bed. No more nights saying, you know what, honey, hey, we should have got that air conditioner. This is the year, all right? All the weather reports and all the people are saying, this could be one of the hottest years, hottest summer we've had on record. So don't go another moment and say, oh, maybe we'll wait, maybe we'll think about it. So when's the worst time to buy an air conditioner? When it's really hot and you need it because everybody else is doing the same thing. So that's why we have them on now. Maybe cool in the place where you live right now, but it's going to get hot. And look, do they have easy pay like we have here? 5 easy payments of $80. Do they have a policy with the Q card? We have a Q card. If you got a Q card, 12 months to pay for this. $33.33 a month. I can afford that. So a little more than $1 a day to have a great night's sleep or a nice cool home. This is perfect. For those of you that like to go camping and stuff like that, yes, this will plug in and run from a generator. So I've gone camping in a tent and taken a DeLonghi air conditioner with me. So, there's so many different ways you can use this. Yes, they are portable. You can take them with you. They're easy to set up. They're easy to move from room to room. Now, if you're going to use it in the fan mode, and some days today where I'm at, it's nice and cool, nice little breeze. I might only need the fan going. You don't have to have it hooked up to the window kit. So think about having it during Thanksgiving tucked away in the closet, and all of a sudden it's really hot because everybody's cooking in the kitchen and the company's there and it's freezing outside. You don't want to open all the windows. Bring it out, turn the fan on, or maybe you just need that fan to circulate some air. This is a perfect way to do it. Instead of going and saying, all right, I got the window air conditioner, I got the box fan, and I got that dehumidifier. I got to empty that pail or that bucket every day because it always fills up. This does all the work for you. It's 3 units in one: air conditioner, dehumidifier, and 3-speed fan. And oh yeah, it's from a company that's been around for over 100 years. Yeah,